This isn't a good time to visit the temple. We have a bit of a situation. I humbly suggest that you come back later. If this is about that incident with the fanatics, you should take it up with the king. In these difficult times, misunderstandings can quickly spiral out of control and lead to situations we'd all rather avoid. But, oh, very well. When the king's soldiers banged on the doors, she ran up the stairs and outside. The soldiers knocked us aside and chased after her. I don't know what Solgra did, but she's clearly made someone very angry. Not a word. She appeared to be as surprised as we were when the soldiers barged in. Normally, Solgra is so proper. If the soldiers hadn't had their weapons drawn, I'm sure she would have gone with them quietly. There she is! Don't let the traitor get away!
Tell the king, I'll play no part in his political games. There she is! My arrow will...
Behind you! On the ledges! More soldier! Quick, let's get...
High Priestess, no!
She's down! Make sure none of her allies survive!
Get the assassin! I'll take Solgra back to the temple. Go!
Stop them! Don't let the traitors get past you! I surrender! I surrender! You killed... I have my... How would I know such a thing? I'm just a simple soldier. I'm not a cultist in disguise. And even if I were, you can't prove a thing. Trinimac will...
I'm with you.
We're soldiers. Trying to stop them would have only put us all in danger.
Something. You cowards. All of you.
Everly, enough. Solgra's gone. More priests getting killed. Her death.
Should have been here.
To save
May
her!
Trinimag take you to your final reward, High Priestess.
Chief Bosrock, I thought you were a firm believer in Malakath.
There is no place for a gentle soul in the Ashen Forge, priest.
I guess I've got one.
So why not let Trinimag have her?
Goodbye, my friend. I'm going to miss you.
Look at this mess. We'll never find anything in here. Look around and see if you can find something that looks like a hidden passage.
I'll check over here.
You'd think... Look everywhere. I'll be a puny dark elf. You found it. I guess we're climbing down that hole.
I knew you could do it. Now let's go stop the king.
That gate doesn't appear to be locked. Go on. I'm right behind you.
Silence, chiefs! Your constant bickering has plagued our people for long enough.
Kurog's belittling the chiefs. They won't stand for that.
You isolate yourselves in your own stronghold, perpetuating our selfish nature. We must change who and what we are.
Kurog's got a point. We're still going to kill the bastard, right?
Your prowess was befitting a knight. Well done.
I tried to appeal to you as equals, but you refused to listen. I grow tired of arguing with you.
The king cares for our people, and all you do is
The murderous king and his lunatic mother. This
Light it up!
Move! Get out of there! That's no glory!
We're getting close. Be ready for anything.
Sounds like the time I walked in on an Inga courting.
Burn it!
We need to move faster. Kurog's about to start slaughtering the chiefs. Burn! Be on your guard.
Set it ablaze!
Once we get inside, find Kurog and take him down. We need to save as many chiefs as we can. There's still time if we move fast. We need to open this gate.
There's no lever. They must have shut it from the other side.
Stand aside and let me work. Get ready to get those people out of there.
I'll take care of the archers.
The clan chiefs!
We've been betrayed. Defend yourselves!
Last guest has arrived. I'm gonna make you pay for your disloyalty. but it doesn't matter. My soldiers are already moving to block the tunnels. But even impressive criminals must pay for their crimes. I'm gonna deal with you, personally. Bow before the king of the earth! I pity those who deny my rule.
Kurog, no! I will sacrifice my life so that you may live!
Mother! No! I demand a blood price for my mother's death! Die by my sword, wretch! Mother, grant me your power. May the fires of your forge engulf the traitor. Your choice. Die by my fires or the burning pit.
You fought valiantly, bravely. Maybe the best display of martial skill I've ever seen. I just wish we weren't forced. Made us pay. The murdered chiefs, but they're just the tip of Malakath's tusk. More orcs will die as they fight to take control of their clans. All the while ignoring the approach of winter and the coming starvation. I've seen enough death for 2 lifetimes. No. Kurog went from good intentions to madness faster than a hawker swallows a bucket of fish. Killing him was the right thing to do. In the end, he left us no choice. How could it not? Once Kurog was like a brother to me. He was a great orc, a visionary, before his mother corrupted him. But I've become as gloomy as a drunken dark elf on a rainy day. Must be because Kurog won, despite everything we did. Please, enough talk. I want to be alone for a while. Think about what happened here and what has to happen next. Meet me back at the keep. We'll continue this discussion then, and you'll get the explanation you desire. May your path to the Ashen Forge be lit with the braziers of courage, my one-time played brother.
they do for fun around here.
Where else?
We raise. You could do it. Now
murderer, Denis Ta.
Some of my Dark Elf friends are still upset that St. Velof's shrine was attacked. Yes.
What in the name of the deck do you put in this stuff?
You're just in time. We've finished clearing out the Vashrock, and the remaining chiefs are waiting for me to address them. But word of Kurog's death is spreading through the city like wildfire. I don't know how the people will react to the news. Not completely. I'm sure there are still pockets of deluded cultists hiding throughout the countryside. We'll deal with them eventually. Right now, I need to figure out what to do with the clans that lost their chiefs. And with this damnable city. Kurog dreamed of a united Orcimer nation. Of all Orc clans standing shoulder to shoulder as equals with the other races. Despite everything that happened, I think he's going to get his wish. It will all become clear in time. Right now, I need to talk to the chiefs. Figure out how we're going to stabilize the clans without the need for more death and destruction. If you're up to it, I have one more favor to ask of you. You came to Hrothgar to help Kurog unite our people and rebuild this great city. Despite how we got here, you accomplished everything the king asked of you. Now I have a request. If you're willing to provide, this last favor is of a more personal nature. I want to give Kurog a proper funeral, to honor him for the warrior and leader he was, and not the crazed despot he turned out to be. I do. Kurog was my friend once, and he was a great orc before his ambition got the better of him. Besides, the people need to know the whole truth, the good as well as the bad. A traditional orc requiem is just what we need to get past this. Take these notes and deliver them. Everyone should be somewhere in the city. Make them listen to you. Get them to attend Kurog's funeral. Meanwhile, I'll make sure everything is prepared for the ceremony. On your way back, after you've delivered the letters, stop by the King's Corner Club. Speak to the barkeep, and get a bottle of Kurog's favorite ale. It's foul stuff, but he loved it. We'll use it to drink to his memory at the service. Happy? What an odd question. To tell you the truth, I never thought I'd live to see the city rise again, but I've been wrong before. You're a good example of that. If you're asking if I'm proud of what Kurog created, then yes, I guess I am. The thought has crossed my mind. At least under Kurog as part of the Daggerfall Covenant, we were considered strong. We had allies. That's something I need to think about. I used to dismiss Kurog and his deals with our enemies. Now I'm not so sure. Emmerich's agreement was with Kurog, not the clan chiefs. We need to discuss our options and make a decision. Hopefully before the next siege camp sets up outside our walls. Mostly to people you know. People who helped us stop Kurog and the Vashrock. There are also a few friends of mine. We trained together not long ago, but they recently returned to Hrothgar. I want them to see what happened here. There's Bizra, who rarely removes her war paint. She'll tell you to tusk off, but give her the letter anyway. The other one, he's a unique character. Has a code of honor all his own. If Bizra is here, he won't be far from her side. The chiefs and I discussed this. We think it's better to remember Kurog for who he was rather than vilify him as a tyrant. We honor the orc I knew as a friend, not the one I fought with as a rival and an enemy. We fought side by side long ago. When he left Hrothgar to become a mercenary, I went with him. It was a glorious time. But I had responsibilities to return to. When next I saw my friend, he was making his own challenge to become chief of his clan. Kurog struck a deal with High King Emmerich. agreed to support the Breton ruler in Rancer's war in exchange for the return of Hrothgar. That's when he declared himself king. Some of us were furious with him, but his actions saved countless lives. Happy? What an odd...
What is it?
Mortal wares are now in the fort. Now I see people willing to spare. Do you not agree?
I'm glad to see that life still courses through your body. I'd be extremely out of sorts if you turned up dead. And I heard what happened. You have my thanks for keeping Chief Bosrog safe. I'd be even more upset if my husband had died. Not everyone has the luxury to run off on an adventure whenever the mood takes them. I had the foreign survivors to deal with. They had to be gathered up and given shelter after the attack on our stronghold. A letter? How...
Yeah!
The High Priestess used to study here. Read her books, write her sermons. Now she's gone, and it feels like I've got a hole the size of Eldenroot right in the middle of my chest. Damn right. We won, but the High Priestess died. That's awful, and it makes me so angry. It just isn't fair. But you obviously came here for another reason. Sorry I got so emotional. What's up? A letter? Isn't that how all this trouble started in the first place? But I guess I might as well see this through to the end. And you'll be there, right? Me and you, once more into the breach. Hopefully without anyone trying to kill us this time.
Tasko.
You're not giving that poor messenger a hard time, Ezra.
Tasko. Oh, really? I was certain. A letter.
Hope you're not giving that poor messenger a hard time, Ezra. I hope Bizra hasn't been giving you a hard time. She can't help it. She has the personality of an ornery Achater, and that's her on good days. Let me see that. Interesting. Kurog's dead, and Basrog wants to throw him a traditional Orsimer funeral. And look at that! I'm invited! I usually only get invited to things when someone wants me to hit something. I don't know Chief Basrog, but I was well acquainted with Basrog the Butcher. We all served as a part of Gaspar's Stalkers, probably the best mercenary company ever to battle its way across Hammerfell and Cyrodiil. Those were good times.
I'm glad you're here. Saves me the trouble of finding you. Before I return to the Somerset Isles, I want to thank you for not killing me back at the Vashrak Temple. I appreciate that. I think I would have found death to be very boring. The High Priestess was an inspiration. Her legacy will live on, in our memories and in the memories of everyone in Orsinium. As hard as it is to accept, the simple truth is that you can't save everyone. You just have to try. What's this? A funeral? And I'm invited? Splendid! That will give me a chance to say my farewells to everyone all at the same time. Still, a funeral for that mad despot. I hope Chief Basrug knows what he's doing.
I don't think you should be here. I don't want any more trouble. I heard the king was dead, and I'm sure you had something to do with it. So leave us out of— No, I don't want anything. Not from you. You just won't take no for an answer. Oh, all right, let me see that. A funeral? For the king? And the chief wants me to attend? That's— I'd be honored. I wonder if I have time to get a nice dress.
No sad face. A funeral? I'll give you a— Thank you. I'll have— Hurag's favorite.
Isn't that the Kingslayer? Good work, Outlander.
With the Great Shackle destroyed, has the plane meld been stopped?
I'll be in this a while.
Old friends, I'm glad to see you. This is very important to me.
I'm just sorry I missed all the action. It looks like you could have used another hand or two.
Bum nog and hands. I think it's an obsession.
Thank you for gathering, everyone. It's important that they're all here to see what happens next. We proceed with the funeral. The ceremony is as much about Kurog and the others as it is about the future of the city, the awesome people. Everyone will want to be here for this. Don't worry. I'm not planning anything as audacious as Kurog. Everyone in the city has a choice to make, but it will be peaceful. Nothing will be forced upon them. No more harm will come to the Orsimer. You have my word on that. I can't forget even if I wanted to. Today tests our resolve. We have lost friends, allies, and the one responsible for all this. We've gathered
I am
to
your
honor
shield.
him. Some of you question the wisdom of that, but we need to see the Orsimer in a new light. We need to respect and honor each other. That starts today. Even a good orc can fall prey to ill-conceived notions. We need to bury the past with the king and look to the future. Outsider, step forward. Your help has been invaluable, and I want you to be a part of this. Please, light the first torch. We ignite these fires to remember Kurog's true goal. Unity for the Orsimer people. Instead, we have clans without chiefs. A city without a king. We will support these people. Guide them. We must look to tomorrow. Remember the Kurog who was. Strong. Confident. A king who cared about his people. We will carry on that legacy. Offering help, but never forcing it upon anyone. Much to my regret. The clan chiefs have asked me to take on the mantle of King of the Orsimer. To this request, I have cautiously agreed. We cannot be seen as weak and leaderless to the rest of the world. I shall uphold Kurog's dream, but I will avoid his ambition. We shall stand together as the new Orsinium. Say your farewells, then return to the keep. We must put this darkness behind us and celebrate a new day.
Orcs and their chief.
Isn't it amazing? Balrog lived there.
That was a beautiful ceremony. So respectful and yet also inspiring. I particularly liked the fire. It was so fiery.
I'm glad you're here. How long has it been?
Too long, that's for sure. But we can't
Will
all
you
be
return to
shield
Black
wife to a
Marsh,
king.
my friend?
Does
Or do
priest
you have another
appreciate
destination
Rigurd's
in
gift?
mind?
As long
It's
as
filled
it's
with
not
the
here,
finest
I'll
Nord
go
spices
wherever
and...
it takes me.
Well, you probably don't want to know about the and...
Are you sure this is safe to eat? I'm not sure I even know what this is.
Thanks for the offer, but I I can't. Not after everything.
Your courage and resilience in the face. I haven't been king long enough to form an opinion. I hope I need to continue to meet. And your name will never be forgotten by the orcs. There's enough of them. Never want. Orcs have no concept of goodbye. Good. Never wanted. Orcs usually burn the bodies. Orcs have no good.
Greetings, Vestige. Though I can hardly call you that anymore, can I? Let us say Meridia's champion, the hero of Cold Harbor, the savior of Tamriel. So you did, and I have gone on to the next great adventure. I bring you a warning, champion. Oblivion stirs. Great and terrible machinations have begun. Once again, Tamriel is in danger. You have a part to play in the events to come. A great war is coming. A war between the forces of Oblivion. The Daedric princes are choosing sides. The Great Deceiver, the Sower of Discord, and the Patron of Darkness plot a great deception. Be ready. Watch for signs. The war shall begin when the gates of Sothasil's lost city are reopened. So the scrolls portend, so shall it be. I cannot aid you in the coming battle. My time in this world is at an end. I must take my place in the immortal plane. Farewell, old friend. We will not speak again.
Deposit or withdrawal, hmm?